Good morning. This is Dylan Russell, and welcome to Tuesday. For those of you that are aware of what time it is and that I'm an hour and a bit later than usual, yes, that is indeed the case. We have had some problems with the internet. So it looks like once upon a time, somehow, since I updated Windows 11, I'm the idiot and had touched on the had touched on the button to get myself into the Windows Insider program, which in the past has not necessarily been an issue, but of late they've started mucking around with what they call some sort of stack update. Anyways, the point is that it busted my internet quite royally and I had to do a stack rebuild. For those of you that aren't as nerdy, suffice to say, internet sucked. Long story made super short.
Hello?
Yeah, that's where she sits. Good morning, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. How are you this morning? So, yeah. So, suffice to say, that's the way the cookie crumbled this morning. Could be worse, could be better, but could be worse. So, it's all good. We're in the hole. We are going to be digging down some more, and hopefully not falling through the ground. Yes, thank you so much, Fantastic Sherlock Fox, for helping me get back online. I was just about ready to have a conniption fit, just frustration. But if we can get through, then that'll be great. So yeah, can't think of what I was actually going to say there, but that's okay. So this morning's playlist, or this afternoon, depending on your point of view, playlist at the moment I'm playing Happy Beats to Study and Relax with from... looks like it's from Bass Rebels, and it's just a playlist via Twitch. Yeah, I'm rooting for OBS stability just like you are. It could be related to internet instability. It could possibly also be related to the fact that things that it was referring to were sitting on a drive that claims to have bad sectors. So I'm crossing my fingers because everything's been moved over to a different drive now. We've got the whole works on one drive, which is, dangerous to the computer itself, but at the moment willing to take that risk. So, suffice to say, we'll hope that by pointing at things on a stable drive and getting the internet back up by resetting those stacks, maybe we'll be stable. Everything I was reading was pointing at it not being OBS's fault, but we'll see. If that stays stable, I may, in a day or so, play around with whether or not I can get my graphics drivers up to date and stop the NVIDIA curse at our house. But we'll just have to see how that goes. It's not necessarily all NVIDIA's fault in that respect in the drivers, like we were talking about last week. I mean, Fantastic Sherlock Fox's machine is a weird situation in itself. But, oh, hey. I'm getting low enough I can see numbers. Okay, that's a start. That's good. So, yeah. So, in any case, I'm hoping that we can stay a little more stable. Come on. Throw a torch down here for now. See what we can do. Pretty quiet today. Not a whole lot going on. I really want to get this project completed so I can start getting on to other things. But it looks like we're going to once again have to return to pictures of the old world. I have zero idea where to find copies of the new world. New world, sorry. Of the last season. I've been asking around and no serious confirmation. Now, it's possible that it could be a Delenn scan, as in, I just don't know what I'm looking for. Whereas it's there and I just haven't seen it, but in all honesty, I'm actually just about ready to call it and just do things, not from scratch, but go figure out the dimensions myself. Kind of annoying, but, it takes time, and sometimes if you invest time in things, you appreciate it more when you're done. We'll just see what we can do. Because I would love those, I'm not going to jump down. Just tilt for that. I just want to watch and make sure that I don't ruin my pick entirely. Come on, you. There we go. have other picks, but if I don't break this one, it's a good start. Oops. I also don't need the hole to be anything more than square, so that will help. Having efficiency 5 with a beacon usually throws me when things are working properly. Things go so fast I can easily undermine myself, so a little more careful on that one. As I mentioned in the past, no vein miner, so we should be sort of good. See if we pick up these blocks Hoover style. Sure, that the other hand. And that ensures you guys can, well, doesn't ensure you guys can keep seeing because dynamic light is not updated. I'm still using the mini HUD for the light overlays, but I've changed one of the settings so that we're just going to get numbers unless something is spawnable, in which case we get a 0 with a box on it. You saw that briefly when I removed the torch in the center here. Rinse and repeat. You can see that I can see the boxes now. Pull this one out. How big is this one? There. In the middle-ish. There. That just makes it a little bit clearer, just in case I'm not paying attention to the coloring. Sometimes I get a little oblivious to what's going on. I would love it when Mouse Wheelie becomes usable again, but unfortunately, it is not at the moment. And Mouse Wheelie is one that allows me to just hold down the control key, click on something, and everything of that type goes into the box for me. Or if I do Control Shift, it takes the works, and then I go, oops, and then pull it back out again. But Mouse Wheelie was not updated. Now I saw a notice that I'm apparently behind on some of my mods since last week. Pardon me, so possible that that particular one was updated. I missed it. But with the internet issues going on today, I was not going to muck around with mods as well. You know, if something works at the moment, don't look a gift horse in the mouth too hard, because you might just find out it's not a horse and it's going to be a donkey. It's going to kick you. But yeah, I also don't really want to fall out the bottom, so that's why I keep looking over the edge. I don't like looking over the edge. It actually makes me slightly nauseous, but better than falling through. Out of the way. Anything else? No. Right. Back to just peeling them off. So I picked up a new game on the weekend. We, as I mentioned in Discord and such, it's not our, yeah, I mentioned in Discord, got through the socials channel, that we took our kids to the local nerd shop, and in our city it's called Century Box, which is pretty cool. But the shop, we picked up a bunch of D&D stuff for the kids, and Fantastic Sherlock Box. But I picked up a game while I was there called Geek Out, Pop Culture Party. Basically, how that one works is, long story made short, like there's betting and stuff involved, which I have not got all configured on this side. But to start with, there's a stack of cards, right? And then it's got 5 categories of questions, kind of like a Trivial Pursuit sets of categories, but it just asks people to, originally you would bet on how much, or how, like whether or not you figure you could actually complete the challenge. In the meantime, until I get all that set up, what I think I'm going to be doing with the cards is just using them as fodder for the channel to say, hey, can we as a group complete this challenge? Pretty basic, pretty simple. Okay. I can't see. One of my mods that needs updating is the one that tells me whether or not my pick is going to break. So I don't really want to destroy this one. I can make more, because I've got the right villagers for it, but it's a bit of a pain. It's a lot easier just to go up there and repair it with. In any case, Fantastic Sherlock Box has been helping me out quite a lot this morning with the tech troubleshooting. Just we're both rusty, and so I was bullheadedly, due to frustration, not thinking of a bunch of possibilities of try this, try that, and so he was coaching me through some other things that I'd forgotten about. But part of it is that some of the stuff that we tried this morning is stuff that you don't normally code as a tech support individual. You don't normally code an individual to do. If you got to the point where you just bring it in and we'll deal with it face on face, then you can do those things as a tech, but you couldn't do it over the phone and say, hey, you want to go and do X, because it kind of changes that could freak a user out. And I mean, I probably would have freaked out had I not actually had at least one other person standing beside me. Because we just both witness the chaos at once, I guess. I guess it sounds funny because, I mean, it reminds me a lot of, when kids don't want to do stuff because all they really want is someone to put their hand through it, even if they can do it. It sounds silly, but I guess that's the adult equivalent. But, yeah. I guess that's... Yeah, now that I think about that, it feels really immature for me to have an issue with it. Really? Okay. Come on. What? You catch me filling holes after I've dug up something. It's just that it makes it easier for me to actually hold the things in my inventory. I mean, as I can hold, I was gonna say, I can hold more, but I can hold more of the stuff dropped on the floor if I ditch one or two blocks in the walls here and there. So that's really what's going on. This one, and this one, that one, this one. That's it. Yeah. Alright. I also don't normally like these sideways and make them pretty rough. Nauseous. But the thing is, that's actually the most effective for this system. For this mining out, then I make sure I don't mine out the walls. And it's a sweeping motion, so I'm not going to mine out vertically under my feet by mistake. I also have to remember I can't get down too low or I won't be able to reach the box. This one, I think I'm going to change it my pick now that the red's gone. 4. 4 will do. I don't have another efficiency 5 pick, I don't think. Let's see. 3, 4, 4. Okay, so I have a couple of 3s and a 4. So my intent had been to combine these two and then combine it with this one, make a 5, but it never happened, so that's okay. Good. I think I can use this mending. Almost grab another shulker while we're at it. That one back. Let's fill this one and get it put away. Alright, that should be everything. Place for everything and everything in its place. Next layer. Keep looking over the edge. As I said, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Oh, nope. 3 layers left till I fall down below. The spiders! Yippee skippy. Alright. Guess that needs some lighting up. I didn't think it did, but I suppose we do. Here, just take a quick gander through this part. Oh, okay. So I made a big boo-boo because since I didn't light up the floor I'm headed to, then we're gonna have all kinds of friends since because by lighting up above, I've more or less forced them to be spawning down below. Well, that wasn't smart, was it? Great. And the down below appears to have not just a whole bunch of zombies, but it appears to have a bunch of creepers too. I really don't want to be ganged up on by the creepers. This could be problematic. Well, all right. I guess I'm going to take a pause and fly down there and light stuff up. Let's put these torches down there. Let's see, can I do this from... Okay, how do I want to do this? I suppose I just have to attack it straight from like the floor and go right at it. I didn't realize that I thought we were headed like down below and it was all lit up by lava and such, but it's not. Okay, well, I guess we are not breaking through to the other side just yet, because that would be kind of dumb. All right. Well, let's just hope we don't blow ourselves up. How about that? Skippy, skippy and a half. Now there's 3 creepers hanging out now. Can I? I'm wondering, can I come from here? Sort of. That guy's gonna drop on my head. Great. No! Uh-oh. We have a problem. Big problem. Guess not. Okay. I got lucky. Can I do that again? I think I had looked at the Enderman. I just don't want him harassing me up here. Yeah, I did. That was the death of an Enderman sound. I'm a little bothered by that, but it was really close. I'm hoping he teleported onto a spike. Good morning, CJ.
Hello.
How are you? So, yeah, these guys are not want them to be, to say. I guess they're just going to keep on spawning unless they're down there, right? Dang it. Ooh. You made me jump, CJ. Alright. Well. Let's find the towel. I suppose there's nothing for it other than just go. That's straight. Ow. Oh, creepers. No, I don't want to see that. Ow. CJ! You actually did get me on that one. Probably because it was exploding. Well, I guess I have to just go for it. The chicken ran away. Creeper. You, fine friend. Not. And just die. Jeez. Oh crap. Yeah, go away. You can go away. Oh shit. Pardon my language. Oh no. Bad language. Bad language. Yeah, a little too near run for my taste. Okay, so we're safe-ish.
You don't seem very afraid.
You don't seem very frightening.
I'm surprised you picked that one, not the, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Okay, you're gonna do that. There for hot bath? Have enough attention where you stay there. See what happens, they'll probably wander away. Yeah, they're looking for me elsewhere. Not work too well at all. Dang it. Right. Guess I just have to attack them one at a time. Holy crow! Seriously, what the? Where are these guys coming from? Nope. Dang, path away from it. Somebody. I have no idea, Poodle Pirate. I seriously wish I knew. Not lighting up is probably part of the problem. Still, I've lit up everything else from like here up, and that could be part of it. Is I may be forcing them to spawn down there instead. That's insane. Okay, I'll take a few of them, just not that many all at once. We can do this again. Light this up. Nice. Like these any day. Yes, we're lighting caves today. Oh crap. Sorry. I thought I was fine with the cave up top, but unfortunately it's not big enough. So I was digging down to the one below and then realized I hadn't lit up below. I had originally planned to dig down this far. Which of course poses problems, right? Go this way. On that guy. Hey you. Don't be rude. Dumb. Oh, for the love of God. Seriously? Survive that? Hello? Eat. Oh, that was me. I lit myself on fire. Wow, great one. Let's move that. And this. Try eating again. Good to see you guys. So hope everybody's having a good day. Obviously we have some oopsies to clean up. Well, it's a little more exciting for the day, I suppose. Come on, you. Water over there. Is getting me these guys. How about those? I'll take them. Any day. Ow! Hey, you. These are rude. Looking like a bit of a ready pincushion. So I've got a bunch of skellies over there. That direction. And some creepers, and yeah. I get a torch down on this side first. Give me some more place to run to. Alright. This is the kind of excitement I half expected when I was first lighting up and didn't get. Which is good, I suppose. Oh, torch please, thank you. I'll take a walker, a single walker. I'm good with that. Where'd you go? Okay. I see you're there. Where are you there? The torch runes. Oh. I hear you. Not good. Okay. Finally. Come on. Yeah, how to not find friends and influence mobs. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, break on through to the other side was the theme for today, but I guess not so much. I haven't done the actual breaking part yet. Then I have everybody coming through on my head as well. I'm not quite sure what the green box is for. I think I accidentally somehow clicked a stick or something from Lightmatica. I didn't think that's enabled, so I'm not really sure where that's coming from. Oh, brr to you too. Ow! Hey. Watch your manners. Dude. One. On. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's not what I want. See those guys? And I really don't want them now. I don't know if you guys were able to see it, but there was 2 creepers and a spider. I'll take one at a time, not both. Let's take the spider. Set him. It. Oh, or not. Forgetting that knockback is a thing. Yeah, I guess I got the creeper out, or one of them. Another one. I think there's a 3rd creeper hiding over there. They have a very good point, yes. Why would you say tuna fish instead of chicken bird? a good point. Oh! A potato for that? What is this? A bat's head. Okay, sure. I'll take that, I guess. You now say chicken bird, huh? Well, I mean, you could say chicken fowl. Because they are just that. Fowl. Oh, little bird. Oh! I didn't look first. Where'd you go? Oh, another bow. Nice. Ish. Here. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's, I don't usually get that many in the overworld all at once. That's gonna be fun and a half. Look at them! Exactly. Exactly. Okay, well, let's... Huh. Let's, huh. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. And the spider. If I don't look, I can probably get this area. Here. And I saw the creeper. Who saw me. Fantastic. Right, fine. Whoa! CJ! Dude. Yes, perfect. CJ is so cool. Okay. I think that won't do the creeper, but that we should deal with the other guys. Come on. Buddy, what's your problem? Why can't I? Do you like super string? I swear it doesn't take this much to kill you in the end. Rough. Okay, dude, let's get another one. I'm not looking for your pearls, I just want you to go away. Better? Okay, better. Now I still think there's creepers out there. Yeah. So creepers off in this direction. I certainly have to go and light up. Let's just go and do the cheaty thing. Just see where we're at. Oh, I missed some up there, okay. Why is that flip that way? Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that'll be fun. More. So the question is, how far do I have to light up to get these to go away, right? Because I really just want to come straight down to this zone. But unfortunately... Wow, did I ever open up a can of worms on this project? Jeez Louise. You know, guys, I am really tempted to say screw it with the mob farm. Leave it. Get heck with this and go build like a floaty one somewhere. Because this is driving me insane. I'm not really sure. Being perfectly honest, Poodle, I think probably, at least my bet on what CJ could be doing, is just setting them off and then hoping that the delay is just right. Yeah, this is an insano landscape. If Ross wants it, she can have it. But this is not my cup of tea. And if CJ wants himself some skulk, he knows the easy way to come and get it. there are sensors, or sorry, shriekers down here too. I think this is actually probably a mob spawning box, as in to say where they could spawn. But then, of course, if I move, but I don't know what it's centered on. That's the question. Yeah, no, I get it. Well, as much as I hate the decision, I think I'm out of here. I think I'm just going to say forget it. This project is not going to work the way I had originally wanted it to. Where's my up? Up. Ah. I'm going up to the top to repair a pick while I think about it and reassess. Do I even want to do this? See, the thing is, there's enough lit up here. Great. But, there's enough not lit up down below. I think it would really mess with everything. I'm not even sure this is going to work as it is. I mean, I can turn things off and see, but not likely. And then even so, like, even if it does work, I'd have to go down to get the drop, which is nerve-wracking. Frustrating having spent, a couple weeks doing this and then giving up on it. This is not about retrieving torches, this is about shutting it down to see what I can get. If I end up with skeletons falling off the edge while I'm trying to get back out, that'll be interesting. Okay, so I've got light coming from the beacon, but aside from that, I think it's mostly the torches. Let's go up and see what we get. Oops, hi. Change this anyway. This one here. There we go. Sure. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's not a matter of having problems with the light. It's just that there's enough spaces around that nothing is going to spawn here. Well, I can always replace the supplies, so I'm just going to turn it off and call it a day. Happens. all the supplies are going to get replaced. I might as well just leave it. But torch here. Oh, I can't. Are you kidding me? Fine. Alright, well. Oh, I said something that, or just about said something I didn't want to say. So, just gonna dump some of the stuff I can dump. Then I have to go back down and get the beacon. I just messed that one up pretty good. Oh, this one's over there. Goes here, sorta, maybe. Here. That one's full, that one's full. And one can eat. Go on there. That one goes there. You can go there. Here goes. Where goes the armor bin? No. I have a puzzle box, really? Fine. Okay, fine, I know where those go. Head away in the head box. Just taking a breather while I try and get over I'll be honest, being slightly disappointed. That's okay. Find a bow. Paper. Bones. Should be enough, plenty of space to put the beacon. Knew I should have done those pencils. Why did that? Oh, right. Look it up. Just tear down from above. Actually, it's written. It's oops. I do it from underneath, then it lasts a little bit longer. After this, we're going to look at the map and see if we have anything appropriate over water to try and make this work a little better. Really all I was looking for initially was actually a gunpowder for rockets. But this is not working. Like where I was going, it's just not working. Enough? Oh, fiddle. I knew it had caves, but I didn't think it'd be that much trouble. And even if I acknowledge that I probably made my own problem by the way that I chose to light up from the top down, you know, or well, any direction. I know I'm concentrating where the mobs are spawning. I mean, that's the whole point. But yeah. It's just when you get to a point where something's happening that you that makes it so that you're not enjoying the game the way you'd like, then it's better to cut and run and go enjoy elsewhere. I don't like having a mob farm visible. I think it's terribly ugly. Unlike the iron farm, I don't see an easy way of hiding something like that, camouflaging it. I mean, now, if my brain was like Arch, or CJ or Yellow or something, I might be able to find a way of camouflaging it, but, you know, or I guess technically I could build a floating one and then, like I was planning to last season and never got around to, making a cloud around it, but that still just looks dumb. Totally dumb. I'm just gonna have to just accept the fact that there's a mob farm in the sky. You know, with the higher build height, I can make it less visible. Oh, and there's some up there that I missed. Fantastic. Close enough. Ceiling, water. Really, something that worked. Great. Dude, go. I really don't care. Wait. We'll get out of here. We'll spawn to something else, or somewhere else, and maybe do this again. See how our timings work. Kind of amused. Where do you even come from? Not one out of the hole, please. Thank you. So yeah, oh well. I guess it's lit up enough under the base that mostly I shouldn't be hearing things. That's probably a bonus, I suppose. But for bright side, isn't that how it works? So first off, I take the precious block that he can put away. Beacon, 1, 2, 3. That's enough. Half of this. Put it in there. Okay, I can use that for mending picks. There. Pick needs mending. Does that have mending on it? I'll mend that while we're at it. Let's see what the farm has. Sugarcane is slow anyway. This one probably has far too many pieces. Will do. Actually. Yes, I know. Clean out a little bit. Back in a second. Get the rest of this and go do some mending. Just know that works. Dude, go to bed. Seriously. Not bed. Go to bed. That's part of why I've got 4 in there, is because you only really need 3 with the zombie, but if the 4th guy ever goes to bed, then it's just a little bit of insurance. Hey guys. Wow. Let me take a bit. Did I just buy carrot? Everybody else. I have a chicken in here apparently. Ah, there you are. we're halfway there. So they're just going to converse, and just have fun, talk to each other, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay. In the meantime, let's head over to the platforms, predictions, refresh. Let's see. Okay. I have no idea how long this one ran, so run it again. There we go. That's the start of a chicken prediction, or an egg prediction, just for kicks. Why not? And there's no shaders turned on, so I don't know why I tried to reload them. Pressed the wrong button, I know, but okay, you, sir. I could use. Actually, I have arrows. Let's do. Need that. Okay. Repair things, please. So I don't have to go visit the Ender. I mean, I could. I don't have enough stuff broken that makes it any worthwhile. You good? You're good. Oh, need something from there. Just to put down the pick. Yay. Now, it could be just me. There's a few people on it, shouldn't be a problem. But it seems weird that I'm standing right in front of the guy and it's taking so long to pick up the XP. Normally it goes much faster. That mistake doesn't help. Usually it's almost like a chime, like one of those read-along book turn the page chimes. And it doesn't seem to be that. Okay, so pick is done. Let's just top up everything else. Let's keep it perfect timing-wise. We're almost done with the shovel. Hey, buddy, where'd you go? Come on, one more. Should be the end of the shovel. Okay. Another pick. Oh, ha ha ha. Idiot. Silly me. Silly me. Can't pick you're not holding. Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, please tell me this isn't it for the day. Yep, that's it for the day. Okay, well, let's go top up on the food. Let's see what we can get from this guy. You can always use more carrots, right? Isn't that how it goes? Right. That one. I wouldn't normally care about the hoe, except we were using it for taking out leaves earlier. I have two of them. Let's just forget about it. Ending and unbreaking. This one was still ending and unbreaking. Fine. Hmm. What to do, what to do? I guess we can mess with villagers and try and get a fortune guy. That might be sensible. I need to jump the other blocks, so I need another chest of that. Where's my chests? Now I have a bazillion chests. I must have put them in the special box because, yeah, there they are. Let's start with an iron-only box. I keep picking on the tools. So I'm with iron box on top of it. There we go. Probably gonna be easier just to have an iron-only box. Nope. That'll give me some space for it. This one. Go there. That's eggs. Leave that alone. We have plenty of eggs, right? Probably. Oh, we're not horribly full yet. That's good. Yay! These boxes out because they're full. Anything else? That one comes out. This one can come out. That one can come out. I'm just gonna end up reloading them again, aren't I? That one can probably go back in as is. One. Arrow's box can come out. Stays out. Stays out. That needs to get cleaned up. For clean up, I'm not actually doing anything with it right now. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's the stuff I need to clean up and organize. And that arrow box can go in with the armor. Okay. Now that I've kind of wasted a whole bunch of time here. This way, that way. Now, map. I don't really like the mob farm being so far away because I don't get it turned on. But if I put it down here, I might actually be able to build it over the ocean so that it's not as, not ocean, sorry, over the water, so it's not as mob farm light up problematic. Crossing my fingers. And then I can just make an elevator go up. Basically, rinse and repeat of last season. Which is kind of disappointing because I was hoping to do something a little different. But this one we're not ready yet because we need to actually go figure out the dimensions, unless we want to terraform that flat. I'm actually just going to take a quick look over there. Oops. I've been through this, so I'm just going to go with GD because. Oh, I can't. Aha! Okay, well. So if I go over there, I have to fly over, and then we'll see. Yeah, for headspace reasons, I think I'm going to take a break from the mob farm. I need to see whether or not all up and under here is caves, because that could be a problem as well. But I'm going to try and peel down a little bit here so we can maybe get started on the monastery this week. So we'll cross our fingers. Up, over. Come on, roll in, or energy in, please. There we go. There we go. Okay. I wanted to be here. Okay, so because it's not showing, and it's kind of see-through down to about here, then it does not look like we have a whole bunch of caves. There's some bit in here, but it's actually quite solid. Sounds weird to say, but it is actually quite solid. Therefore, I think I can peel down. Let's do that. Yay! Perfect timing. Because if I have a chicken over here, I don't have to worry about killing it. At least not as quickly. Okay, so we're going to take half of these, and we're going to toss ourselves some eggs. And then I'll bring up a geek out topic just for curiosity's sake. So there's 1, 2, 3. Oh, we got a chicken. So the response to the prediction is yes. Winner is yes, of course. All right. Make sure the action went through properly. There we go. Awesome. That one seemed to work for a change. Yay, yippee skippy. All right. So what I'm actually going to do is we've got the colored dice from Geek Out Pop Culture Party. Okay. We've got a dice that's got, black, blue, yellow, and it's a wood dice actually for a change, which is kind of nice. Points giveaway success! So I'm just going to roll the dice here and see what color we get. Sounds weird, but we got yellow. Yeah, there we go. Got yellow. So, bring it out the package. Blend defeated by plastic wrap. Yes. Here we go. It's a pop culture party. And fan it out. Grab one from the middle somewhere. Piece of yellow. Ugh. I'm changing that one because I hate that topic. Sorry. Yellow is literature, so it's all books. Books related. That one was kind of a dumb one. Because it's one of those, like, for a lot of us, you'd have to be, sub 10 to remember any of that stuff. Okay, so this one is... okay. So this one is 2 titles by Michael Crichton. Let's go new. UOTD, where'd you go? Why am I not seeing? Here we go. Copy. Paste duplicate. There we go. Where did it go? And I'm just going to rename this one. No, it's not. It's Geek Out. There we go. And the content. Yep. So we've got 2 titles by Michael Crichton. Done. All right. Myokel? Yes. Michael Crichton. All right. So I'm just going to actually do... Oops, I can spell. Geek Out. Okay, there we go. Geek Out. 2 titles by Michael Crichton. And I can answer that one. So first one we got is that, and then we can decide whether or not we want to change the topic and go again or not. But let's put that one aside. And while we do that, I'm just going to start peeling down from the top here. So, anyone in chat wants to answer that, go right ahead. I'm pretty sure I can name 2 right off the top of my head. Now, the categories, the way the Geek Out works, is we've got, if it rolls red, we get movies. If it rolls blue, we get television. If it rolls yellow, we get literature. Green is music, and black is miscellaneous. Yep, so you just tell me 2 titles. Funny enough, Fantastic Clockbox was the exact 2 titles I was thinking of. Which is interesting because you personally would probably think that I had another one in mind, but that would have been title 3. So, yeah. Yep, Jurassic Park and Cher. Do we want to go again, or I'll just leave it for now? One more. Just peel off this top layer, then I'll finish it up. Why not one more? Okay. So, actually, you know what? Let's walk this through. Okay. I'm just gonna finish this layer, and I'm actually going to disconnect intentionally. Just do a real quick bit of nerding on the bot, because, you know, I don't show that all that often. Yeah. I know it'll say Minecraft, but we won't be totally wrong for a while. Let's come back to this. It's safe to peel off layers here because you know it's thick. It's something. Not a cave. This one's going relatively fast, so at the moment I'm not going to bother with the beacon, although I could. No real need. Go or I'll kill you. Thank you. It does not apply to you, Sir Sheep. You can still go, but I'm not going to kill you. I'll just chase you off. Chickens become dinner, sheep do not. Alright. I'm just gonna mess with these laggy, despawny stuff. Let's just do this. Let's just do that. This is like, you know, one more thing. Oh, by the way, one more thing. An egg press. Alright. I'm just gonna bounce out of here for a little bit. No. Where are you? Properties? Find the thing, please. This one. Sure. Okay. So you guys can see what I'm seeing, roughly. I didn't actually have it over top of my game to begin with, but that's fine. Okay, so what I'm looking at is I'm going to build this off the dice. There we go. Dice roll. So a random number between 0 and 10. What we're actually going to do... Ow?
Hello there.
Yeah, hi ITT Tom. Yeah, this... we have just a few things going, and those are just the closed sections. Now, I admit I'm not pulling out junk or it's not junk. I'm not pulling out things that are, in essence, need to be archived. So I have a few sections at the bottom, particularly, with minimum stuff that I'm not using, but I do need to play with fixing that. In any case, back to the dice. And we're going to duplicate this one. I'm going to edit it. And we're going to call it, actually, we'll call it dice color. Now I'm Canadian, so we're going to have a U in here. Doesn't end up affecting anything. Check commands, yeah, fine, whatever. Actually, let's put it under games. Do I have a games one? I thought I did. That's channel point games. Okay, I guess I'll just leave it there for now. Find it later. Okay, so then this one, between 0 and we're not going to, between 0 and 6, it'll be between, or 0 and 6. Okay, now I'm going to say rolls the dice and gets sub action. Oh. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna write on my paper here. Probably shouldn't, but you know, whatever. So blank is an option, which means blank is gonna be 6. Oops. Side that might help. The blank will be 6, 5, 4, 1. And then we're going to edit this one. Rolls the dice, it gets number, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's do 1 through 6 that way. I'll leave it for now. And I need to change command to be dice. Dice rolls 1 to 10. Dice 6. That'll work. We don't have one. Add. Command is dice 6. You guys couldn't see that one. Okay. Let's see if we can. Window. What's it calling it? Add command. There we go. Okay. So you can see that the little add command window, and I've written in here dice 6. Group. Do I have a group for this? Nothing at the moment. Okay, we'll just leave it like that. I have just sort of games and whatever. It's not really the action I want to pick then. Window. This not Twitch chat overlay. I'm not sure for that. Not finding that particular one. That's too bad. Okay, so what we get from there, it's not a big deal on that one. This, yeah. So what we get on that is you click select action, it comes up a big list of actions, and then we can just pick the action we want to have in there. So dice color. For now, I'm going to call it that, and we can sort out who it is. We're going to leave that for anybody. Okay, and then I'll go back to the action. In there, I'm going to change that. So let's see. So user rolls the dice for a geek out category and gets random number black. Okay. Yeah, okay, that'll work. And then I can just do 1 equals red, 2 equals blue. Let's put categories in here. Movies. Television. 3 equals yellow. I could probably space it in here. Come on, mouse. 2 equals blue. Legend 3 equals yellow. Literature. 4 equals green. Music. 5 equals black. Miscellaneous. 6 equals paper. What is that? Sorry, Tom, can you give me your context on the paper part? I'm a little confused, and I can probably answer that one. 6 equals blank. Okay, now what happens with a blank is that you get to select. So, user choice. Call it that way. Oh. Okay. So I figured we geek out instructions. All paper, blah blah blah. Thing right in here has the list of categories. So I was just writing numbers next to them, so that I can actually reference this exact thing. 1 is blah, 2 is whatever else. I mean, technically I shouldn't be writing in the instructions, but it'll work. All right. So I think I'm going to go with that. Base color. So if I test it by putting it in chat, dice, and what did I call it? Dice 6? Dice 6. Actually, let's call it, dice 6, and then we can maybe change the name after that, but let's see if it works. Okay, so I roll the dice and gets 5, and then it tells you what the numbers are. I like that one. I'm going to change this to, instead of dice 6, I'm going to edit this so you guys can see Window Country 2. Add, edit, etc., etc. You're seeing the dice 6 thing. Okay. Nothing too exciting here. Okay, so then we get to edit the command, and we're just going to change it to something like Geek Dice. There we go. That's right, Geek Dice, or Geek Out. I can rename that because that's a mistake. So if I just pop up, I have to hit OK on this one. So if I go back to my that one, this one, yeah. If I go back to my actions, and then I can edit this and change it. We're going to call it Geek Out. There we go. We'll call it Geek Out. And then I have to go back to the Commands tab and change this to Geek. There we see Geek Dice. Edit. Nope, not that one. Duplicates there. I see what it's doing. Okay. Properties. Let's go back to edit. There we go. So under the edit, now it says Geek Dice, and I did change the name automatically to Geek Out. So it caught that change for us, because under the hood, it's looking at the ID number of the action that we had built. All right. And I'm leaving it for everybody for now, but I think we're going to say can't do it any more often than every 5 minutes, so 300 seconds. 120. Yeah, I think that's about it. All right. So then we could actually Geek Dice every 5 minutes. But that takes effect now, not when we did it before. Okay. So, for example, if we do Geek Dice, actually we got it. There we go. So this time I got a 6, which is blank, and that's a choice category. Now, because I rolled it, I'm actually going to re-roll. Oh, I can't re-roll because I set a cooldown on it. So I'm just going to roll it manually. We've got blue. So blue is television category. So then let's go to Geek Out. Properties. Alright. So Geek Out. Content is going to be sure, that'll work. Alright, so you guys can now see the new category is Geek Out 2 Mark Burnett shows. Who, honestly, I've got no idea who on earth Mark Burnett is, so yeah. That's weird as it is. I don't want that. Okay. And I will turn off StreamerBot and we can get back into the game. What I set for the cooldown was 300 seconds. So if I do the math, 300 seconds, I believe, is 2.5 minutes, I think, something like that. Just in case we end up with a situation like we just did, where we may not actually be able to get this one. Now the plan, I'm not going to muck with it on screen for this piece, but the plan that I've got now is I can actually put in a third-party, StreamerBots only set of points. We can set up points for that, and then we'll have it such that either myself or the mods can award points for correct answers. But it won't be an automated, yes, you got it, bot adds X number of points, because the bot doesn't know what the answer is. Unfortunately, neither does the card, so I can't just look it up on the card. I'd actually have to Google it. The back of the card is just blank, with just questions. The way the normal game is played, you'd actually have a bunch of people in the room that would try and bet with each other how many points they could actually get. But that doesn't work so well on the screen. Gotta figure out a little bit more of the mechanics of how I want that to work before I go ahead and start building actions for that. Yeah, so now you've seen me build that one. And I manually entered it because we just don't have the cards input for the bot to spit it out this time. So for those interested, like ITT Tom, or Code People, I like building things with actions. That's my preferred way of doing things because then we can step it through. But that said, that for those that want superpower, which is not my thing, then they can go ahead and build commands using C# code, so it can get really complex if you want. People like Nutty do that sort of stuff all the time. Not my cup of tea. On the other hand, I mean, other people that use StreamerBot are people such as Local Brick Shop and DTM, David Turner Music, sorry, and a few others. Oh, 300 seconds is 5 minutes. Okay, good. For some reason I was trying to figure out... Yeah. 1200 is... Yeah. Great. Item 6 is 30. Times 10, so that's 5 minutes. Okay, so in 5 minutes, if we don't answer this question, then it's freed up for anybody who wants to, if they want to roll another question. But it just keeps us from bouncing question to question to question all the time. There's ways I can improve it, but I figure it's an easy way to start, rather than saying, hey, pick the category. Because it just saves people the trouble. I know that's not on my panel yet, because we haven't put it on the panel. I've just got a text panel in the About section on my channel that simply lists out the majority of the commands available. Now I need the shulker back. So go away. Ah, yes. It depends on which screen you're in. Some of the screens are in milliseconds, some of the screens are in seconds. Let's see. This. So if I go back into StreamerBot briefly, and I take a look at that action, edit, capture 2, properties, make sure we're pointing to the edit. Yeah, edit. Okay. Turn this one on. So if I... It says edit command, you stupid thing. Properties. Command. Anything else, and then the edit. Alright. So if I go back in here, you can see at the bottom that says cooldown 300 seconds, but I did not check the no action selected, like what it's supposed to say. So what I'm actually going to do is use the one from the 8-ball. 8-ball cooldown. And then that should give us, if I take a look at the actions, which I guess we're on that page again. Sure, why not? So now, if I look at the actions, and I go back to the 8-ball cooldown, then on the right-hand side, the message will come up saying, I need 10 minutes to recover before you can ask another question, which I don't really like anyways. I actually wanted to change that to 5 minutes regardless, so I'm not too bothered and I don't need to duplicate for this. And I'm just going to take that out. I don't remember what the /me was. I think that's a whisper. So, that, okay. That means that when we trigger the cooldown, it's going to say, I need 5 minutes to recover before you can edit. Repeat that action. I think it's probably... that command. And I mean, I could duplicate it, but it's probably not worth it. There we go. Okay, so then the other section under commands, if I edit that, and let's see, do we have an edit window? Properties. Here, edit. So then if we go to the 8-ball cooldown, that's the one that you should see. All right, so let's close that off. This one off, and back to the game. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, some screens are in milliseconds and some screens are in seconds. So that is the new sound for a LEGO challenge for 5 minutes. And Fantastic Shock Fox has asked that we do that at the end of the stream, which will be in about 5 minutes. I'm only going to run till the top of the hour-ish this time. I will be back again this evening, but we'll be peeling down this layer rather than digging underneath. Just flattening it out, and if I get adventurous in between, I'll try and get some of the dimensions so we can start working on the monastery and such, because I wanted to do that one, and then I delayed for something I can't deal with, and so I need to go and do some VOD reconnaissance, which kind of sucks. Ah! Buddy, where'd you come from? Dude. Don't you dare head me off. Pass. I just want to deal with you on a flat surface. Go. Got ourselves some more gunpowder for a couple more rockets. Awesome. I'm not gonna argue with that one. Alright, so yeah. We're gonna use the Bob the Builder Can We Build It as our new Lego sound. The reason for that, if you were in stream last week, you would have seen that being down in the hole and then hearing a whole lot of bones rattling is what I thought I'd heard when Fantastic Shop Fox redeemed it, which was actually supposed to be the sound of Lego build sounds inside a Lego video game. But it got me jump scared a little bit like a skeleton, which is cool. I mean, if that's the intent, great. But it then derails with doing something, which is fine, I guess. But it was not the intent, so we switched up the sound. Besides, this one's a little more accurate. I will say, in spite of the internet challenge this time, OBS has not given me a headache. So that's a blessing, probably and a half, I guess, is that it has not given me horrible headaches from actual headaches. So, hey, different week, different tech challenge. Last week was all about the fact that we had updated to 19.4 on the server, and this week is all about internet connections. Oh no, I guess last week I had OBS challenges too. But it got to the point where Hobo Zimb even noted it when I was talking in Stormy's stream. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Oh well. It's funny that some of the people in the server are probably going, what the heck is she talking about? When they're getting random stuff like LOLs popping up. I'm getting turned around. Where did I put the box? You're just about done, so it's not point in me digging out another shulker. Probably left a mess. What are those two? Those eggs? Nope, those dirt. Alright. Close enough. Yeah, close enough. Pick up. Yes. So we'll come back here for this evening, probably just do a little more peel down. It's a bit of a psychological chill out. Am I facing the wrong direction? Yes, I am. Back into base. Or I can go AFK and nothing's gonna harass me. There we go. Kitty, how'd you get over there? I don't remember that. Alright, whatever. Alright, so let's just quickly jump over to the Be Right Back screen, and then I will get everybody rocking and rolling on the Lego. will do. Transition. All right, this is not a perfect view this week. Bend this back a little bit. Yoink. There we go. Close enough. It shall do. So you can see that we've got the build mat going, and we've got the spots on the side. So let's get the timer rolling. Back where I put the timer. Zoop. There we go. Maybe. So we have 5 minutes. The timer should have shown, but it did not. I'm not sure quite why. I think it's because I moved it. In any case, we've got this piece here, and that was the previous step. Where we put that on the bottom of the carriage. That's what we've got. So now we're just building another one. Pretty clear. Here. And then that crosswise. Side. We get a brown bit on top of... Oh, and I did it wrong. Let's move that over. Brown section goes on top. Then we have to put 2 gray side pieces on, which I had apparently had put in the other bin by mistake. Right. Are. Flip it over, and I want it on the back of the carriage. Over, and then it's back of the carriage. Now, so we're attaching wheels to each of those. Three and 4. Flip everything over this way, and then we get to put the seats in. So we're getting close to the end of this serious build. Not serious, sorry, carriage build. Right? And they want me to take the Thestral, lovely little Thestral guy, and just pop it onto the pin at the front. Okay, so that's that part. Down, we've got a bunch of bits and bobs for trees. I bumped the thing while I was here. Just a little bit that way. There we go. Alright. Bits and bobs for trees. So we go curve. A spot on that corner. Brown. One piece. I need to figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Another one. Tall section. There. Another one of those short ones. Beside it. And a gold flower on the edge. The lighting isn't great today, unfortunately. I do apologize for that. Okay, brown lump. It's getting there. Got a brown piece that goes on top. There we go. One of the little like triangle. Hard to explain, but it's one of those little wedge pieces. It just pops on top. Okay, and then this white thing becomes a mushroom. Hey, that looks cool. I like the cute little mushrooms they build. Okay, we've got ourselves a mushroom. Alright, and then we're making tree out of it. With a piece on it, thing on it. branch section, sorry. And a little bit of brown. Rinse and repeat. There's one. Here's the second one. They just go on to... Did I miss a piece? I think I missed a piece. Yeah, I missed a step. These two go over on top of this one. Oops, broke it. Glenn's breaking things. There we go. Now our tree just goes on top. This. And that actually happens to be just as the timer runs out. Excellent. This is what we've got for a tree so far. All right. Well, we'll pick up tomorrow or wherever, actually whenever we get the next redeemed for 5 minutes. In the meantime, we've gone very slightly over time. So let's head back to the Be Right Back screen and we'll see who's live so that we can say our thank you to everybody and then head on out. All right. So I think we're going to head ourselves out to... That's a tough one. I'm not sure. Looking at 3 of them today. Let's take ourselves back to Chazimac. I think that was a good one the last time we went out there. So we're going to head over to Chazimac today. He says, once again, Blazing Cave speedrunning. Current PB D7 Dragon. D7. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah, that's where we're going to head. And let me get that raid started up. See if my cheaty buttons work today. Not so much. Okay. Manual. Raid. Chazimac. Spell it right. Thank you to everybody in the chat who came today. We're gonna just before we do that. X. So there is one of these things. You know the drill. If that's your sort of cup of tea, come find us. Otherwise, we'll see you around. There's part of plenty of communities, so you'll find myself and Fantastic Sherlock Fox hanging out in a bunch of them. So enjoy yourselves.
Mischief managed.
Alright, so for those of you that have a sub, feel free to use the sub emotes. If not, go ahead and use the raid pickaxe version below. Otherwise, thank you very much to Poodle Pirate, CJ Bot, Fantastic Sherlock Fox, as well as ITT Tom for hanging out today. And if there's anyone who was just lurking and didn't actually get a welcome, I just want to say thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it when everybody is managing to drop by. Cross our fingers that we'll have very few tech issues this evening. Holding, many, many wishes. And that we will be back probably about 7 p.m. Eastern? Yes. 5 p.m. Mountain. So let's make sure, see if that works without killing anything. There we go. Sort of, kind of, maybe. So we'll see you guys this evening and we'll be digging stuff out. So, in other words, have yourselves a fantastic day. Enjoy the stream. Say hi to Chazzy. I will probably join for a little while and I will see you soon. Bye for now.
Transfer complete.